Hello, ThickBeardGaming here, and today we're playing a game called Moth House. So if you're not too good with moths and insects overall, this might not be the video for you. If I got the story right, our father went missing, and in his last wishes he hoped that we would capture the moths in his house and leave them outside. Set them free, so to say. Strange request, but yeah. Let's just see how it goes. And here's the letter. Dear son, I hope this letter finds you well. I am writing to inform you that I am leaving far from here on an expedition. Unfortunately, I can't provide a location. I know this may come as a surprise to you, but please understand that this decision was not an easy one. If in a year you do not receive a letter from me, it means that I will not return. I hope that this will not happen, but if I still do not get in touch, then I have a request to you. In the attached letter there is a list with species of moths. Come to my house and catch them, then get those moths out of the house, set them free. With all my love, your dad. So, not the last will, but close enough. Oh. This looks like an ancient horror movie setting. Is the matchstick burning out? Am I gonna burn my fingers if I let that burn out? And here we have already some mouse. Okay, mouse wheel changes equipment or whatever. Tap to open backpack. Quite the amount of species. Interesting. So, do I need to target them specifically? Nope. Yes, maybe. Who knows? I already got that. And I don't burn my fingers, it just goes dark for a moment. Why is it so big? I can understand little moths, but how the hell did they get so big in here? Yeah, that must be enough. Moths emit ultrasound as a way of communicating with other moths and detecting the environment. This ultrasound is typically measured in kHz, with the average value of around 30 to 60 kHz. The moth produces the ultrasound by vibrating special organs in its body called tymbals? Interestingly, there are devices called bat detectors that can capture these ultrasounds, which can help in monitoring moth populations and their behavior. This is because bats, which are natural predators of moths, also use ultrasound to locate their prey. So what? Do I just target the ones that are too loud? What the hell is going on down there? For to be 70. There are none up here. Okay. Use F to light, put out a match. Okay, this is 40s, 50s with that amount. And still surprising how big the moths are getting in this game. Okay, we have a goose that I can make honk. Interesting. Yeah, the kilohertz amount doesn't change that much. What can I cook? I don't know if I want to cook anything here. I wonder, is this already enough? Another door with a key. Sometimes that's so loud. Okay, toilet moths. Any specific type? It looks like the one in the bottom left, the Creatonotos gangus moth. It is them. Interesting, so some moths are in special places maybe? Don't know how that works. That big one. Get in my net. You know what? I want to see if I can just leave. I've captured a number of moths. Maybe it's enough. I think this game has multiple endings, so might make sense to have just one where I'll leave. Number 4839203-213. Okay. It's really just the ending of letting a few moths free. Interesting. I guess one of the endings has to do with cooking, even if it doesn't make me too happy to know that. Moth House, a game by Ken Forrest. Okay, let's just jump into it again. Yeah, Dad. Already learned about you. Get the mice. Well, rat, whatever. Just capture some of them. Why can I eat the raffle? That can't be good for me. That thing must be, well, at least a month or a year old. If I can trust the letter. And it still freaks me out how big the moths get in here. Nope, that was a dead end. Here are some special moths, maybe. Could just as well get them in some other parts of the house, probably. But for now, let's just capture everything I can. That should be enough. The lunar moth is a species of moth found in North America. It is known for its striking appearance with large pale green rings that have a distinctive shape and pattern. The wingspan of the lunar moth can reach up to 11 centimeters, making it one of the largest moths in North America. The caterpillars of the species are also quite striking, with bright green bodies and long shiny tails. The lunar moth is primarily active at night and feeds on the nectar of flowers. Great. Not just horror, but also educative. Get myself a crowbar. And enter this area. They seem so gigantic. It's just a moth, it can't hurt you. Just a teeny tiny little moth. Maybe if you try to eat it, you could, well, get it stuck in your throat, but otherwise it's not going to try to kill you. I hope. Is this the bathroom thing? Yep, that's probably the bathroom moth. Yeah, I have nothing against moths, but that sound when there's a bunch of them. Okay, there's a downstairs. Hi. Dad, why do you have a human-sized moth in your house? And I'm in a basement. I don't know if it's the same basement I just was in, but boy, is it filled with moths. And it seems I don't die if I get captured. At least not the first time. Who knows? Maybe after the third time? That's the number people like to use for, well, chances they give you. But who knows? Oh, so many moths. So many bodies. Well, I guess all of this contains the body of something. Not necessarily human. Okay, I think a flamethrower would be the better option. Really hope once you beat the game, you get a flamethrower option. I would be very thankful for that. Stop making noise for me, please. Okay. There is a bunch of mobs I haven't even picked up one from. Oh. That just opened the door that was closed beforehand. Interesting. Magazines. What did I pick up? Normally, if I pick something up, well, if it's a letter, I read it. Did you have to just come from behind? Hey, great. That thing will make my life probably a little bit harder than it has to be. And do the moths slowly respawn? Or did I just leave that many around? Do I need this thing? To net... Yeah, that thing doesn't really help me at all. It might be around. Recipe? Yeah, I think it might be outside the door. Just capture a bunch in here. Wait. Yeah, it seems I keep my moths. Luckily. That would have been it if that thing set the moths free. Hi, Paul. It turns out the lingua moths have many abilities besides speaking human language. They're capable of... So I have to report that I'm not sure I'll be back from there, but in the name of science I have to check it out. I show new types of moths in the basement. I grow new types of moths in the basement. I hope that while I was away, the house will not rot from a large number of different moths just in case. I'll block the entrance. If something happens, then... Okay. Why the hell did you try to grow human-sized moths? It didn't see me. I think my dad might have a fetish and try to grow himself a moth babe. I can't think about anything else why he would do this. Science? No. I don't think science needs giant moths. Might science make use of them? Probably, but... pretty sure it's not required. Ah. Okay. Do I die finally, or am I still... Nope, still able to get out. And I've got some recipes, so... I should look into what I need to do to cook them. And it's storming. Moth stew. One with everything. Trade. Do I need to feed the thing that runs around and kills me? Or captures me? It's nice enough not to kill me, at least. Come on, get all the moths. Still need that white thing. I will probably need to do this twice, won't I? Or even multiple times. It's around. You're right. It saw me. I don't know if it's quicker than me. But it's definitely following me right now. Please don't give me sounds. Nope, not gonna read that. Oh, I'm back at the entrance. Where was the upstairs? No upstairs for me. Nope, that's a magazine. Okay, let's try this again. This place is a maze. Dad, why couldn't you have made a better house? Okay, just made around. Okay, this is upstairs. Oh, damn. Quite a number of moths. It's somewhere. Well, at least I have moths of every kind. And I think I picked something up here. But it didn't look like a recipe. So I guess it's the key to the place I wasn't in. What's over here? Another recipe. Just capture stuff. More recipes. And I'm pretty sure the next thing I need to do is cook. Does it make me happy? No. Well, something else about moths that you can read by pausing the video on that point. But I'm not going to read it out for you. Don't feel like it. I escaped. So, did I get the key for here? I did. Why is there darkness? Hi. Capture you? Can't capture you, but I can talk? Hello, human. I'm the Moth King's helper. You see, the king can't speak like a human, unlike me. I know the human language, and I can also translate from the language of moths. Our master has disappeared from this house, and the Moth King is hungry. He's already tired of eating little moths flying by past him. Once he even almost ate me. The king needs to be fed urgently and with normal food. He needs soup. Moth soup. There are many types of moths, and if you mix them properly, you'll make a great soup. Please make soup and feed the Moth King. Well, I never thought I would feed the king with moths. That also happens to be a moth himself. I want to make this recipe. Just feels, well, complete. Thanks, but one pot of soup isn't enough working. Make more soup. Also, I don't know if the king liked the soup, so it's better will be if you make soup from other ingredients. But I just used every ingredient there was. Let's make this one. Thank you, but the king has not eaten for a long time and 2 pots of soup is not enough for him. So make another batch of soup, I think he'll have enough. Aye aye, Captain. Yeah, this seems to be completely different, so maybe it will be alright. Thank you so much for feeding the Moth King. He really liked your soups. So he has powers and we can finally leave this old house and find yourself another place where there's normal food. I was glad to meet you, but we have to go. Goodbye. Alright, I think I doomed the planet. Holy hell. And all the moths leave. Well, that's a way to honor my father's wishes. But it seems there must be also a way to make him dislike the soup I feed him, so if there is another ending, I'm going to cut to it right now. Okay, we're back with the 3rd batch of soup. It was 3 times the same, so I hope it will give me the bad ending. Thank you for feeding the Moth King. However, he says that your soups were terrible and he would have been better off starving. I don't want to do this, but I have to follow the king's orders. The Moth King says you killed moths for nothing to make those awful soups. He wants to drive you to Moth House. Okay, he orders me to do something, but then punishes me for doing the thing. Terrible ruler. Oh well, Moth House it is. Moth House is a terrible place for moths, but not only moths got there. But people too. For example, our owner got there. On this we will have to part. I'm sorry, but there's no choice. So, goodbye. Well, can I run away? No. Bunch of moth imagery. Don't know what they want to tell me with that. Except this game is about moths. Oh great! Bunch of moths. And we're transforming into a moth? We're definitely in a cocoon. Interesting. But I think with that we've got all 3 endings of Moth House. The one where we just set a few moths free, the other one where we set all the moths free with the king, and the one where we get punished. I have to say this game was very interesting. It's pretty fun to, well, clean up the house, so to say, by capturing moths, but I still want my flamethrower. Hans, bring me den Flammenwerfer. Oh well, it was still a great game. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, like, comment or subscribe. It would be greatly appreciated. And I'll see you tomorrow for another video. Bye!